So today we're going to be learning how to use an online generator like EasyBib. It's one of the easiest ones that I found to cite different sources. As you can see, you can use this website to sort websites, books, newspapers, academic journals, databases, and there are a lot more options. But today I'm just going to show you how to cite websites. It also allows you, if you make an account, you can cite using the APA method or the Chicago method, but MLA is always free, which is standard for most classes and other purposes. So I'm going to show you first. Most websites can be entered if you just go to the website and copy and paste the web address into the cite this bar, and it'll cite it for you if it recognizes the URL. It also will tell you right here if the site is credible or not, which is great when you're doing research papers. So then you just scroll down and make sure that everything is filled out correctly. You can change the source type. For our purposes, I'm using the History Channel's World War II page, and so all of this content was originally published online. So I'm going to leave that, but as you can see, they have popular sources, blogs, books, online newspapers, etc. Then article title, you can go back and check it, and as you can see, my article title is World War II right here. Then you can go authors and fill this in. Since I am citing the whole website, there is no one specific author listed, but you can always scroll down and do a check for yourself. Then website title is the History Channel's title, so history.com. Sponsor, I can double check that, AE Television Networks. Then it has the URL right there that I put in. Display URL. So it says leave out the URL unless the source cannot be located without it. I always like to put it in there. It makes it easy for teachers, students, and anyone else that might be looking at your bibliography to find the source that you are using. Then electronically published. This it says 1996 is the first time anything like this was published. If you look at the copyright date, you can also scroll up and try and find a more specific date in the article or the website that you're using, but it does not appear to have one. So, I'm going to put it was published in 1996, but if you go back and look, it says that it was copyrighted again and updated in 2003. So you can put for the date 2013. Date access, I accessed this website today, so it automatically fills it in. Then if you're asked to do an annotated bibliography, you click on Add Annotation, and then you can just type your information. So this website is about World War II. And you can go on and it lets you write as long as you want to. And then you just click this Create Citation. And it'll create it for you. And scroll down, and it shows you right there. Sorry, there's some problem there. And then you have a choice of saving it for later. So if you have an account, it'll save it on your account. And you can come back, save it later, and then you can access it later. Sharing, you can email your bibliography. You can, if you're working on a group project, you can invite others to collaborate with you, or you can make a public link so other people can view your bibliography. Export or print, you can print it as a Word document, save it as a Google Doc, Save to SkyDrive. Again, there's a option for emailing it, and if you click copy and paste, it'll open up a new window for you that you can copy and paste it from. Now, if you're using a website, we'll just use the same one. If you're using a website that is not going to come up, it'll direct you to this page. And what you do is you just have to look for this information on your own. So, article title, go up to the top, article title, right there. It's not, like most titles, it's normally at the top of the page, and you can find it pretty easily. And then you just fill it in, World War II. Awesome. Then contributors, as you said before, you go back and you look and you see if you can find any type of collaborators. But for this website, it is really vast and there are a lot of contributors, so they don't have any listed. Website title. Website title is normally found in this top left corner, or it is located in the first part of the URL. So for us, we know that this is the History channel, so it's called history.com is our website. Publisher, sponsor, if you're looking for that, it's almost always found at the bottom of the page, right next to the copyright. So it's copyrighted to A&E Television Networks, and it says all rights reserved. So you will go and type that here. So A&E Television Networks. Then the URL, like I said before, this right up here. Left click, highlights it all. Copy. Left click again. Paste. Then display the URL. It's up to you if your teacher or overseer does not require the URL, but most do. You can always click no, but I always like to put yes. Electronically published, that again is going to be right by the copyright. So 2013, you always put the date that it was last updated, because it always means it contains new information. Sometimes they'll display it underneath an article and it'll say last updated instead of a copyright. And then date access, they have, since I accessed mine today, I can just press this little nifty today button, or you can type in the day that you published it and you can select the month, and if you've been looking at it a couple times, you can select October and November. If you've been working on things for a long time, you can do seasons even. But most people like it when you are more specific with the date that you accessed it. And again, you can always add annotations. You can always add another contributor if there are several authors. You can also make it the information about the editor or translator available. And then if you decide that, oh, that's not really what I wanted to do, you can always click this remove button. So, and again, you just press the create citation, and it'll create the citation for you. That's pretty much it about how to create a citation using EasyBib. Most other online generators for bibliographies are quite similar, and they are really easy and great to use when you're in a time crunch, and they are always accurate. So